Good morning children. Hope you are fine. Today in this video I am going to start chapter 2 types of software. In this video I am going to explain some of these topics like system software, operating system, functions of operating system, types of operating system and utility programs. Okay children, take out your book and open page number 60. Yes, what is software? We all react differently to different situations. Have you ever thought how it becomes possible? Let us understand this with the help of an example. Suppose teacher asks a question and you know its answer. You simply raise your hand, isn't it? What prompts you to raise your hand? It is the brain, children. It is the brain that gives you the instructions to react in this manner. That means brain acts as a software. Similarly, in the same way, a computer gets all the instructions from the software to perform various tasks. Software is the soul of a computer, without which it cannot exist. Computer is a machine. It is a hardware that does not possess any intelligence of its own. A computer without instructions is like a car without a driver. It requires a set of instructions given by a user to work. These sets of instructions are called programs, which are written in the computer languages. And these computer languages can be understood by the computer, and this computer languages helps computer to understand the work that it has to perform. Software is the collection of programs that are stored and run on the computer hardware and help users to work on the computer. Software is that part of a computer which cannot be touched or seen. Software is of two types, system software and application software. Now, software cannot be touched, neither it can be seen. And it is a collection of programs that are stored and run on the computer hardware. That means computer hardware depends on software and software depends on the computer hardware. Now, software is of two types, system software and application software. And system software is of three types, operating system, language processor and utility software. Application software is of two types, general purpose application software and specific purpose application software. Now, what is system software? System software is defined as a collection of programs that controls the overall operations and internal working of a computer system. Yes, it controls the overall operations and internal working of a computer system. It reads data from input devices and transfers the processed information to the output devices. System software is also an operating system, language processor and utility software. With the help of operating system, computer works. Operating system. An operating system is needed to operate a computer. It controls the overall activities of a computer. Yes, it controls the overall activities of a computer. It acts as a link between the user and the hardware and enables them to work together. When the computer is switched on, the operating system is the first program that gets loaded in its memory. This operating system, children, controls the overall activities of the computer and it plays an important role. It acts as a middleman between hardware and user. And the user, whatever instructions or set of instruction gives to the computer, this operating system changes that instructions in computer language so that computer functions according to that instructions. Okay. Now the example of operating system. MS-DOS, the full form of MS-DOS is Microsoft Disk Operating System. Windows XP, Windows 7, Windows 8, Unix, Linux, Mac OS are examples of some popular operating system. Now here one example is given about operating system. An operating system works like the principal of your school. As the principal has various responsibility to manage the school, like supervising the students, teachers and workers, maintaining discipline, setting the examination schedule, timetable, curriculum and attending to parents and visitors, etc. In the same manner, an operating system performs various functions to manage the working of a computer. I hope you might have understood what is operating system. Now, the functions of operating system. The functions of operating system are to manage device. What all devices? Input and output devices. Memory management, runs software, processor management and file management, security. These are the functions of operating system. It helps to manage the input and output devices. An operating system controls the working of all input and output devices. Memory management. An operating system assigns memory to various programs whenever required. Runs software. An operating system runs the application software. Children, as you know, that application software like MS Word, MS PowerPoint, Paintbrush, these all runs in the computer only because of operating system. Now, processor management. An operating system manages the working of the processor. Processor means CPU, Central Processing Unit. The functions of or the working of the CPU is due to an operating system. File management. An operating system keeps track of information. An operating system keeps track of information. Security. It provides security by means of password. We set password, no, to open our file and all. And this operating system helps to give password in the computer. Why? To prevent misuse of a computer. Types of operating system. Single user. Single user operating system allows only one user to use computer system at a time or at any given time. Multi-user. A multi-user operating system allows multiple users on different computer to access a system at the same time. Allow multiple users on different computer to access a system at the same time. Multiple means more than one users can use on different computers to access a system at the same time. Multitasking. Multitasking means it allows a user to run more than one application programs. More than one application programs at the same time. Next topic is utility programs. Utility software helps to manage the computer activities. Like utility programs are like network utility, scanning, backup, compression, file manager, disk management. These are the utility programs. Now let's study about utility programs. What is utility programs? Utility software performs specific tasks, usually related to managing a computer, its devices, on its programs. Some utility programs are also available free of cost on the internet. Now, utility programs are like network programs, file manager, disk management, scanning, backup, compression. These are the utility programs. Network utility. Network utility checks the network connectivity and configuration of network devices. Yes, it takes care of network connection that you have in your computer, this network utility. File manager. This file manager utility helps the user to perform various operations on files such as viewing, editing, copying and deleting. These all editing, copying, deleting, these are taken care of file manager utility. Now disk management. Now disk management utility, what is its function? Its function to view and manage the disk drives installed in a computer. Yes, it takes care of the disk drives that is there in the computer. Scanning. This scanning utility what is the scanning process? The act of examining the computer system, drives or files for possible virus or malware attacks is known as scanning. We scan the document, is it not? This is why, because we want to keep our document free from virus or malware attack. Therefore, we do scanning of our document. Then backup. This is the process of recovering data in case of damage or accidental loss. To recover data is known as backup. Compression. It is the process that shrinks files so that less disk space is occupied. The files are shrinked. Why? Because disk can get some free space. This way, in this video, we studied about system software, operating system and types of operating system and functions of operating system. Now in next video, I shall explain you about application software, defragmentation and fragmentation.